Louisville baseball coach Dan McDonnell picked up his 500th career victory yesterday. Now, as sweet as that was, what he really wanted this weekend was win number 501. And see, that number would give him and his team the ACC Atlantic Division all to themselves. Cards looking to go 2 for 2 on second place Clemson this weekend, but things did not get off to a good start. The Tigers led 1-0 in the third, and then it goes from bad to worse here. Chase Pinder, a 2-run homer off Cade McClure. Clemson up 3-0. The Tigers would later go up 4-0. But the Cardinals would rally big time. After a Colby Fitch homer in the sixth, Devin Mann gets a homer of his own. This 2-run bomb made it a 1-run game. Eighth inning, Cards still down 1. Fitch coming through again. This is his second homer of the day. More importantly, it ties the score at 4. It wouldn't stay tied for long. Later in the inning, Drew Ellis to left. That 2 is gone. It's a 2-run shot. Cardinals go up 6-4. Clemson, they're stunned. Ninth inning, Tigers, one last shot, tying run at the plate. Adam Wolf getting the strikeout to end the game. Cardinals take it 6-4. They clinch the ACC Atlantic with the victory. More baseball now. The 8th-ranked Wildcats made it clear they are not going anywhere in the battle for the SEC East. UK absolutely crushed Tennessee in the opener of a 3-game set yesterday. The Cats only a game out of first place in the division going into Game 2 of the series today. And at Cliff Hagan Stadium, the Vols jumping out to a 1-0 lead. Then Riley Mahan did that. A 2-run bomb in the bottom of the second. Mahan, his 4th straight game with a home run. Kentucky up 2-1. Third inning, Tennessee threatening to do some damage on Zach Logue. Got 2 on with 2 out. But Logue rose to the occasion. He gets the strikeout, ending the threat. Logue struck out 7 in 4 2/3 innings. Later in the third, it's this guy again, and he does that again. Homer number 2 for Mahan. And look at how far that one went. He's now got 13 for the season, best on the team. Cats take it 8-3. Two teams will play again tomorrow with the Wildcats trying for the sweep. On to soccer. Since beating Tampa Bay a month ago, you could make the argument Louisville City has not been the same team. Now, yeah, they're still unbeaten, which is good, but they haven't won a game. And that's not good. And how about this? In 2 games, they've only scored 1 goal. Louisville City, a big rematch tonight with the Rowdies in Tampa Bay. The artist rendition of this one didn't go all that great for Louisville. Scoreless first half, second half. The Rowdies took control. 59th minute. Look at the fancy footwork there. Gorgi Christoph. He puts it past Tim Dobrovolsky for the 1-0 Tampa lead. Moments later, Rowdies strike again. Joel Cole with a great pass. And then DeShoren Brown with the finish for Tampa. That made it 2-0. That'll be your final. Louisville dropping its first game of the year. Switching things up to horse racing, the conditions in Baltimore have not been ideal for Always Dreaming as he gears up for next Saturday's Preakness. There's been a lot of rain in the area over the past few days, and because of that, well, the track's in a bit of a mess. Yesterday, trainer Todd Pletcher sent the winner of last week's Kentucky Derby out for a jog. Today, he was back to his normal training schedule, a 1-mile gallop at 6 a.m. Pletcher happy with the progress, and yes, he's still happy they decided to come to Baltimore a bit earlier than usual.
Once again, we got the setting we were wanting. I think there was one other horse out there while he trained, and he never saw that horse, so that was kind of the quiet environment we were hoping for when we came in early. And in a sloppy track like that, if you had 30 or 40 other horses out there at the same time galloping, probably get him on the muscle a little more. So glad we came in early, and despite the weather, it seems to be working out well.
We'll see what happens. Turning our attention to golf, J.B. Holmes in contention at the Players' Championship. Gamblesville native only 2 shots out of first, going into round 3 today. And unlike in Baltimore, it was in fact a beautiful day in Florida. Louis Woostaven, your round 2 co-leader. Didn't get all the breaks today. Looking at him here on 16. Thought this would be an eagle, but no. He settled for a birdie. Went +1 today, slipping to 3rd. And that allowed J.B. Holmes to move up the leaderboard. His tee shot in 17, folks, is a beauty, and he knows it. It would set him up for a birdie. Holmes went 2 under today. He's at -9 for the tournament and tied for the lead going into the final round. Well, straight ahead, after playing a game yesterday that lasted almost 6 hours, the Reds hope they had something left in the tank against the Giants today. See how they fared next. I wouldn't blame the Reds if they had wanted to sleep today and not play another game with the Giants. Last night's 17-inning affair at San Francisco lasted 5.5 hours. By the time they finished playing, it was 1 a.m. there, 4 a.m. here. Brian Price used 7 pitchers in yesterday's game. Today he used only 1, Luis Alberto Bonilla. Giants got to him early, though. First inning, Bonilla giving up a home run to Brandon Belt. That one made it all the way to McCovey's Cove. Splash. 1-0 San Fran. Bonilla went all 8, gave up only 3 runs. 6th inning, it was 2-0 Scott Schebler, making it interesting. His 10th homer of the year. That cut the lead in half. But that was the only offense the Reds would get. 9th inning, 1 on. Joey Votto representing the tying run, and he pops up on the first pitch. Brandon Crawford coming from short. I got it. Makes the catch in foul territory. Giants take it 3-1. Afterwards, Price says, we let this one get away.
They pitched us tough, just like we've been pitching them tough this series as well. And neither team really came up with a hit that could have really created the separation. But a lot of opportunities in yesterday's game to end that well before the 17th. And then today, I think either team had an opportunity. I think we had a bigger opportunity to kind of blow that game open a little bit more so than they did.
Give them a break, man. They were tired. More baseball now. Cincy hoped the trip down to Louisville would help Cody Reed return to form. Instead, he didn't look all that great in his first start with the Bats on Monday. Reed looking for a better performance today in start number 2. Bats home for Charlotte. No score in the top of the 3rd. Knights threatening, and Reed shuts it down with a strikeout. He had 2 Ks and 3 walks over 4 innings. It was scoreless into the bottom of the 3rd. Here, Hernan Iribarren going up the middle. Dilson Herrera coming on to score. 1-0 Louisville. But that lead would not last. Top of the 4th, trouble for Reed as the ball gets to the backstop. 2-run score. Bats fall 4-2. That's 4 straight losses now for Louisville. Finally tonight, thousands of students from all across the country hope to be on target at the Kentucky Fair and Expo Center this weekend. They were there for a 3-day national archery competition. Look at this, a total of 15,000 students from 42 states qualified for the national event. A third of those archers were from right here in Kentucky. The 3-day event wrapped up today. Cash scholarships of $159,000 were awarded to the top individual and team archers.
When I'm standing beside a child and I ask where they're from, I'm from Alaska, I'm from California, I'm from Alabama. It's great. And all of the other kids, they start talking to each other. It's just a great experience for everyone.
It's a lot of fun. Like, it used to not be that big because I guess a lot of people just didn't know about it. And now a lot of people are finding out about it and be like, oh, this is actually really cool.
I feel like a lot of different kids can do it, whether they have a disability or they're just not very athletic. It's something that they can do.
Yeah, it's still not easy, though. All right, back here tomorrow night. Louisville going for the sweep on Clemson tomorrow. I have those highlights and more coming up for you on Sunday. That's Sports Tonight. See you back here tomorrow.
When faced with a cancer diagnosis, we know you're scared and have lots